Nothing broke today, and that's exactly the tell going into tomorrow. The Dow ran up 1.03% to 52,747 while the Nasdaq quietly bled. When defensives lead and chips can't, the next leg usually isn't up. I'm Max Sterling. This is your StockStory market ritual, for minutes, the numbers, and what they're hiding. So here's the question that matters more than today's green close: is this a healthy market rotating into safety, or a tired one running out of leadership? Because the tape is splitting in two. Money is piling into the boring, cash flow corners, the stuff you buy when you're nervous, and abandoning the growth names that carried this whole rally. If the defensive bid is right, the Dow's new high is a warning dressed as a party. Who wins if I'm reading it correctly? Anyone who trimmed tech before the crowd figured it out. Look at the split. The S&P eked out 0.21% to 7,428, the Dow tacked on 1.03%, but the Nasdaq slipped 0.22% and closed red. That's not one market, that's two. Under the hood, healthcare led everything at plus 2.36%, consumer staples added 1.99%, communication plus 1.87%. Textbook defense. On the other side, technology got hit for minus 1.84%, energy dropped 1.35%, industrials minus 0.39%. The individual wreckage tells the same story. Amcor Technology cratered minus 24.74% to $45.69 on chip packaging weakness, Sanmina fell minus 17.46%, and Intel, the most active name on the board, dropped minus 5.86% to $86.30. Nvidia? Dead flat, up a rounding error 0.25%. The VIX eased minus 2.46% to 18.21, so nobody's panicking. They're just quietly repositioning. And quiet repositioning is how tops get built while everyone stares at the Dow's headline number. Now the part where I keep myself honest. Yesterday I told you energy would bounce positive as crude found a floor after the oil pause sell-off. Energy closed down 1.35%. That's a miss, clean and simple. I called a floor that wasn't there. That drops my running record to 14. Dead even, and I'm not going to dress it up. 14 means I've earned exactly zero benefit of the doubt, which is how it should be. Here's my read. The sector rotation story we've tracked for over a week just hardened into a trend. This is the sixth straight session defensives lead and tech lags, and today the Dow Nasdaq gap made it impossible to ignore. This is no longer noise. Narrow tech leadership is being quietly dismantled, name by name, while the index prints highs on financials and healthcare. I don't chase the Dow here. What I'd actually watch is whether healthcare can lead 2 days running. 1 day is rotation, 2 days is a regime. If tech bounces tomorrow on no news, I fade it. So here's the call I'm logging. I think the Nasdaq closes red again tomorrow, underperforming the S&P for a third straight session as this rotation grinds on. Specific, gradable, on the record. If tech rips and I'm wrong, you'll hear me say it first. Come back and grade me. Same time tomorrow. Subscribe so the ritual finds you.